Hello everyone, we are live for the longest race on the YoruCAR schedule. It is time for the Coca-Cola 600, 80 laps ahead of us at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And without further ado, let's take a look through your starting lineup. It's a PS Motorsports lockout on the front row with the number 5, Metro Tech Automotive Chevrolet Camaro of Santi Messi, already a two-time winner this season, on the pole, and the other PS Motorsports two-time winner, the number 24 Liberty University Chevrolet Camaro of Davide Rodriguez, to his outside. Row 2 is a pair of Fords in Matt Pink and Giancarlo Minardi. Row 3 sees the 95 of Nathan Ormond and the 18 of Austin Liang. Row 4 will be Daniel Voiles lining up alongside Redwan Nasir, and rounding out the top 10 is the 29 of Mike Hunt and the 88 of Asher Eveland. Row 6 is a pair of Toyotas in Laziz Abdulaziz and Kieran Jimenez. Row 7 is the 46 of Caleb Lane and the 47 of Arjun Kumar. Row 8 sees Ryan Chilris and last week's winner BD Cruz. Row 9 is the 4 of Devin Rouse and the 27 of Ella Baker. And rounding out the top 20 is Damien Afton alongside Jeb Rabi. Row 11 sees the 23 of Arcday Mission and the 55 of Shane Monahan. Row 12 is Casey Kane lining up alongside Alex Kippa. He'll be making his last start as Chip Ganassi Racing gets sold to Fifth Wave Good Smile Racing to form Triforce Motorsports. The one car of Dylan Matthews will be sold to Trackhouse Racing Team and joining that operation. Behind them, in row 13, we see the number 21 of Yaro da Silva lining up alongside the 13 of Hisham Sidqui, a pair of Fords. Row 14 is a pair of Chevys in Angel Gutierrez and Roberto Crown Jr. And rounding out the top 30 is a pair of Chevys colleague racing entries, the 16 of Muhammad Nawawi and the 54 of Jamal Williams. Row 16 is then Timmy Hill and Logan Conrad. Row 17 is the 19 of Carlos Estrella and the 6 of Hatem Pervez. Row 18 sees Wolfgang Mueller lining up alongside Andrew Yu. Then behind them, we'll see Purab Srivastava lining up alongside Robbie Gordon, a pair of Chevys. And then rounding out the top 20 will be Dylan Matthews and Habab Jawad, another pair of Chevys, and making up the last row of the grid is the 91 of Brad Storr and the 45 of Skylar Taylor. So this is going to be our major endurance event of the season. 80 laps ahead of us under the lights at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Who is going to come up on top? We will see. And we'll bring you when we're ready for green flag action here from Charlotte. Pace car is off. It's 2 Chevys and 2 Fords that'll be leading us to the green. The green flag is out here for Santi Messi and Davide Rodriguez. And into turn 1, it is Messi with the great jump in the one-off Metro Tech Automotive number 5 Chevrolet Camaro. Rodriguez holds second for now, but Matt Pink on the inside looking for maybe a move for second, but the high side is where it seems to be the place to be, at least through 1 and 2, as Pink is going to hold P3. Minardi trying to challenge now for P3 on Matt Pink. The 5 and the 24 of Rodriguez and Messi have pulled away as 3 wide between Daniel Voiles, Nathan Ormond, and Austin Liang. More 3 wide further back. Caleb Lane, Kieran Jimenez, and Laziz Abdulaziz there. As out front, we're beginning to single file out a little bit, at least throughout the top 5. It is PS Motorsports 1-2 at the moment. Santi Messi leading away from Davide Rodriguez. Giancarlo Minardi's moved into 3rd. Matt Pink currently sitting 4th, and Nathan Ormond rounding out the top 5. Then it's double file on back throughout the rest of the field. Currently, Daniel Voiles and Austin Liang leading the 2 lanes. As looking back up front, the top 5 has pulled away. And for those that didn't want more PS Motorsports up front, well, this is not going to be a race that you want to see, as Messi continues to lead away from Rodriguez. Giancarlo Minardi definitely not had the best of seasons in that number 20, trying to maybe look for his first win. It would lock him into the playoffs, and that'd be a much needed lock for that number 20 team if he can make it happen. But he's going to first need to get through the 24 of Davide Rodriguez, who I imagine is going to be working rear gunner for Santi Messi all night long. as the team's trying to get Messi his third win of this EuroCar season. Would further cement his lead in both the regular season and playoff standings, but Minardi at least tried to move Rodriguez out of the groove, but the 24 has been working that high line pretty well. As we head through 3 and 4, does Minardi have him this time though? Outside line does not seem to be the place to be through 3 and 4, but through the trioval and 1 and 2 it'll work. But it is Giancarlo Minardi who is clear into second. So the PS Motorsports 1-2 only lasts for 6 laps. And now Messi's going to have to fend from his own from a hard-charging Giancarlo Minardi. Matt Pink now under the inside of Davide Rodriguez. Nathan Ormond could have a look as well. Nathan Ormond and Daniel Voiles, 2 part-time drivers running for 2 lowly teams in Tupac and Team Cena, both having great runs, as Minardi, as I was talking about that, to the inside of Santi Messi, already caught the 5 and is now working on him for the race lead. The Minardi team has had a very up and down season so far. All 3 of their cars are close to the playoff bubble, those being the 21 of Yaro da Silva, the 22 of Wolfgang Mueller, and the 23 of Arte Mission. The one notable exception is that 20 car of Giancarlo Minardi. It's just not had a great season. Had a good car at Daytona until an engine failure. It's just not had a lot of pace. But he is up here in one of the biggest stages of EuroCAR, the Coca-Cola 600, and he is trying to go for the race win here tonight. He's gotten under Messi. Can he clear through 3 and 4? The answer is not quite yet. Maybe he'll have to wait until 1 and 2. Actually, won't have to. He's got him before we get to turn 1. Give the lead to the 20 of Giancarlo Minardi. As that side-by-side squabbling has pulled the rest of the pack in a little bit, as Rodriguez has really fallen out of the top 5. Minardi now leads Messi in second, Pink in third, and then it is Ormond and Voiles, with Austin Liang now up here trying to join this lead pack. As Davide Rodriguez has dropped out of the lead draft, he is further a bit in a no man's land, but it's got Mike Hunt and Kieran Jimenez for company. As Minardi now starting to gap the field a little bit. The 20 car looks strong tonight. And is this finally going to be his first win on the season? We're still got well some ways to go. We're only on coming to lap 11 of 80. So still a lot can happen in this race. But for now, it is the 20 of Giancarlo Minardi out front and leading here at Charlotte. As into turn 3, Messi's closing back in though. Nathan Ormond up here, once again, trying to become the first part-time winner in EuroCAR history. Still have not gotten one yet. Multiple drivers have come close to being it. Most notably Daniel Voiles on numerous occasions, Talladega and Sonoma. He is once again up here. The Team Cena number 12 just seems to be working better than their 2 full-time cars. As through 3 and 4 we go, Ormond has now gotten to the inside of Santi Messi, and Daniel Voiles is looking to follow him. As we're going to look further back in the field, check out what the back half of this top 10 is doing. As you can see, it is very busy. Ridwan Nasir currently holding that 10th position. Then Asher Eveland right there. You see Arjunandi Kumar, Shane Monahan, Devin Rouse. They're all in this little pack here. And as we continue to look back through the field, see Brad Storrs made some progress from his last row start, as has Skylar Taylor. But for others like Dylan Matthews, it's been dropping to the back, as with the 19 of Carlos Sestrai. Not good runs for either of them. The 19 of Sestrai in particular has picked up 2 race wins this season, currently sits third in the playoff standings, but not much else to show for it. It's been a struggle since that Talladega win for that 19. They've just lost all pace. And he's going to hope that they find it again before playoffs roll around, or he is going to be a first-round elimination. As back up front, Giancarlo Minardi now with nearly a second, as they are 3 wide for second behind for a second. Ormond and Voiles are going to get cleared by Santi Messi. As Davide Rodriguez is back up here, he's going to bring Mike Hunt and Kieran Jimenez into this party for the positions behind the leader. And it looks like that position in question is now going to be third, as Messi is starting to pull away from the lead from this pack a little bit. As for that matter, Ormond and Voiles have. It's really Austin Liang that's leading that pack now. Still quite some distance ahead of the main pack, as Hunt forced it 3 wide there. Almost a bit of contact. And Ridwan Nasir's gotten this pack into a line. He is trying to get his number 69 machine up here, as well as Arjun Nandi Kumar in the 47. Devin Rouse, a great run going for that Good Smile 5th wave number 4. As always, the part-time team once again delivering a good car here at Charlotte, as more 3 wide action. Rodriguez forcing Matt Pink 3 wide, but the double zero able to ride the high line, so he clears it pretty easily. We head into turn 1. Liang and Pink do battle for that is the final spot inside this top 5, as now further up, Daniel Voiles going to have a look at Santi Messi. As Giancarlo Minardi continues his comfortable lead up front, Voiles trying to make it a Ford 1-2. After all the hype that Chevy brought for this weekend, PS Motorsports front row lockout, it is 2 Fords, the 20 of Giancarlo Minardi and the 12 of Daniel Voiles, that currently hold the 1 and 2 positions. Santi Messi now under threat from Nathan Ormond for the 3rd position, but he's going to hold it for now. Liang currently sits in 4th. Rodriguez has rebounded back into 5th. Pink now under attack from Hunt and Jimenez, and here comes Nasir bringing his train of Nanda Kumar, Monahan, and Rouse into this fight as well. Ella Baker not too far back either. We've run 20 laps so far, and it's been all clean and green here from Charlotte. The 2 Monster Energy cars of Ridwan Nasir and Kieran Jimenez set to do battle. As further up, Santi Messi once again under threat from Nathan Ormond, and I think Ormond's going to get the move done. He is indeed. Into P3 goes Nathan Ormond, and down to P4 goes Santi Messi. The pole sitter clearly seems to have a good short run car, but once the run starts to get longer, that's when the 5 is looking like it's starting to fade. Meanwhile, Giancarlo Minardi is loving life up front. He's got just about nearly a second lead on Daniel Voiles at the moment. It's been smooth sailing ever since he took the lead. And once again, as we reiterate, it would be a very well-timed victory for Giancarlo Minardi if he can pull it off. So you look back through the field. It's mostly single file until you get further back here in the low 20s about that you start to see this double file racing. As you see, Ryan Childress, Daytona 500 winner, hasn't done much since then, doing battle with Hisham Sidqui. And yeah, most of the field back here is double file, but up front it's all single file, as Nathan Ormond and Daniel Voiles now going to go at it. And Messi is now under threat again. He could lose P5 here, as Messi's slow mid-corner. That's going to give the position to Austin Liang. The 5 now starting to really drop back. I wonder if he's melted his tires trying to defend the lead, as he has just not had the same pace since losing that lead to Giancarlo Minardi. As a few cars have dropped off this lead pace, those being Matt Pink, Mike Hunt, and Kieran Jimenez, as they've been swallowed into this second pack, and Pink nearly came down in the path of RJ Kumar there. That could have been scary. But the 47 putting in another good run. Fabulous Automobiles Racing, the 47 and 86, really did not start the season on the right foot. But since about Talladega, where both cars were up front leading laps, it's been a great turnaround for this team. RJ Kumar putting in another good result here today at Charlotte. And brief 3 wide further back between Shane Monahan, Ella Baker, and Jeb Raby. All of them going to hold position, the 27 up the track. But is going to hold the position over Jeb Raby for now. As back up front, the comfortable lead for Giancarlo Minardi is diminishing. It was 8 tenths last we checked. It's down to 4 tenths over the 12 of Daniel Voiles. As the laps continue to tick away, we're going to be coming up to lap 27 of 80. Slowly but surely closing in on that halfway point. And it is Minardi that still leads by just under 4 tenths of a second. Voiles doing his best to hunt down the number 20, as is Nathan Ormond. And then Liang and Messi rounding out the top 5. And then it is Rodriguez in 6th, Nandi Kumar 7th. Then Hunt, Pink, and the 11 of Kieran Jimenez rounding out our top 10. We see a battle of Chevys just outside the top 10. Ridwan Nasir currently holding the 11th position. Shane Monahan and Devin Rouse do battle for 12th. And then it's a slew of Fords behind them. And still, so far, we have managed to keep this race all clean and all green. No incidents yet here tonight. And if it is going to be the only incident, if we are going to go incident-free tonight, with the only caution being the halfway caution, that may not be good for Santi Messi, as he is now dropping off of Austin Liang. He really just does not seem to have a long-run car. And that's not necessarily what you want for the longest race of the season. But up front, meanwhile, Giancarlo Minardi is starting to fade, as here comes Daniel Voiles. Gap was down to 2 tenths last time by. And now as we cross and update timing, it's down to just a tenth. So now Voiles is right up on the back of that number 20, trying to go for the race lead. So we head into turn 3. Voiles unable to make a move at the moment. He's going to try to muscle the 20 up off the inside. Near contact there. If Voiles was a little bit closer, he might have hooked him there out of 4. But Minardi is going to stay ahead for now. As while we're watching this battle, you saw Liang was trying to get under Ormond potentially for that 3rd position, as Voiles once again peeking to the inside. Only half commits, and Minardi's going to cover him off before the corner. But this battling is not only slowing them down, it's oh, and Minardi, oh my goodness, Minardi's blown up from the lead again. For the 2nd race, it was Daytona last time, and now it's here at Charlotte. Giancarlo Minardi, his engine's going to expire from the race lead, and Nathan Ormond now to the point. Somehow, everyone's going to avoid the 20 of Minardi. Oh my goodness. Just another bout of unfortunate luck. The 20 team can't seem to catch a break. And Ormond, now your race leader, but Austin Liang's right there. The battle for 3rd all of a sudden becomes the battle for the race lead, as Voiles got held up. Great job by the leaders to avoid running over the 20 of Minardi and potentially causing a wreck, as Voiles now going to muscle his way past the 95 of Ormond. But another engine failure for the 20 team, and another potential victory cast by the wayside, as now that's rejuvenated the 5 of Santi Messi. He's right back in it, moving underneath the 95 of Ormond. And Voiles wants the race lead now as he's going to try to get underneath the 18 of Liang, but Liang running the high line actually is going to pull out a bigger gap. What a car the 18 seems to have under him, able to run the high line through 3 and 4 like that. As Minardi was able to get the 20 onto pit road, no caution going to be for that. As we're next time by going to have 5 laps to go before the halfway point in this race. Austin Liang in the 18 for Jimenez Engineering, currently your race leader. Daniel Voiles in second, Santi Messi third, Ormond fourth, and then Davide Rodriguez in fifth, Arjun Nandakumar, Mike Hunt, Kieran Jimenez, Matt Pink, and Shane Monahan, currently the top 10. After Giancarlo Minardi blew his engine in front of the field, it is Austin Liang that has been the one to capitalize, as Voiles is still hunting though. He wants his race lead. He was putting pressure on Minardi, and now he looks to do the same to Austin Liang. So we head into turn 1. The 18 holding the 12 right behind him. And we're going to get a quick lap traffic update. The first lap car would be Liang's teammate, the 19 of Carlos Estrada. They're just heading onto the back straight now as the leaders head off of turn 4. So likely are not going to see any lap traffic before the halfway point, as Voiles is going to head to the inside of Liang. Does he have the move booked this time? We know how good the 18 is around the high side, and we're going to see it again off of turn 2. 12 can't clear the 18 as Santi Messi now trying to make a move for third on Nathan Ormond using the same line that Liang's been running. That high line off of 3 and 4, and it's working for him. He's cleared the 95 of Ormond. All this battling has allowed for Davide Rodriguez to close in. He had a small peak there on Ormond. Nothing doing there as Ormond's now gonna... Looks like he has so much up speed on Messi mid-corner, but won't be able to do anything with it as Voiles another look to the inside through 3. That's just slowing him up. That's going to allow the 5 of Messi right onto his back bumper. So now Voiles is going to have less time thinking about attacking and more time going to have to worry about defending as we move on to lap 40 of 80 here at Charlotte. Now Voiles to the high line. Is he going to be able to not only clear Messi but maybe have an attack at Liang? The answer is no. Austin Liang still holding the race lead. We're expecting the halfway caution at any moment. Voiles is going to clear Messi. We move on to lap 41 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Through 1 and 2, the field has single filed out. Arjun Nandakumar starting to close up a little bit on our leaders, as Austin Liang holding the race lead still. He's starting to gap the field a little bit. Daniel Voiles in second, once again having to do more defending than attacking, as Santi Messi now coming for second place. Still no halfway caution yet, as Voiles is going to be able to clear back around the outside. Davide Rodriguez now going to get into this mix, as he's battling with Nathan Ormond, and Arjun Nandakumar has joined the party in the 47. He's going to try to go around the outside, 3 wide for a brief moment there, nearly up against the wall, and nothing is going to come of it, but bold attempt there from Arjun Nandakumar to try to make a move on Nathan Ormond. As up front, Austin Liang holding the race lead. Daniel Voiles in second still. The two have gapped. Santi Messi in third. And Voiles is still looking for ways to try to get by that 18. On to lap 44. Voiles going to try through the tri-oval into 1 and 2. And once again, doesn't quite look like he's going to be able to get the run off of 2. And there's a stopped car. That's Habab Jawad. So the caution out it is. The stopped 26 of Habab Jawad is going to bring out the caution. Mechanical issue, it looks like, probably on the 26, as I saw no smoke. And no damage on the 26, as Liang leads them back to the yellow. It is then Voiles, Messi, Rodriguez, and Orman the top 5. Nandi Kumar, Hunt, Jimenez, then Monahan and Da Silva the top 10. So it's been 45 laps. We're definitely seeing everyone in this time by. If we see someone staying out, that is going to definitely be a very bold strategy call. But a mechanical issue on the 26 of Habab Jawad stops him on the back straight. And that will be our first caution of the day. And sure enough, all 41 remaining cars are heading down pit road. And it'll be led by the number 18 DeWalt Toyota Camry for Jimenez Engineering of Austin Liang. We're going to expect 4 tires and fuel. The 18's been able to run the high line better than pretty much any other car in the field. So we're expecting little changes on that 18. Whatever's been working has been working very well for them. So it'll be 4 tires and fuel. And he is off along with Daniel Voiles. And he will win the race off of pit road quite comfortably. Voiles in second. Then it'll be Messi, Rodriguez, and I think Nandi Kumar. He has indeed beat out Nathan Ormond. So Nandi Kumar in 5th, Ormond in 6th, Monahan, Jimenez, then Da Silva and Rouse will round out the top 10. We'll bring you back when we're ready for green flag action here from Charlotte. First caution of the day for Habab Jawad. Here we go. Pace car pulls off. It's going to be Austin Liang leading us to the green flag here. Lap 49 of 80. Green flag back out here from Charlotte. And Messi already to the inside of Daniel Voiles as we head into turn 1. He's going to be able to clear the 12. So give second to Santi Messi as his teammate Davide Rodriguez is going to come under attack from Arjun Nandi Kumar. But Nandi Kumar's going to drop back. A bit of contact there between the 47 and the 95 of Orman. The 95 up the track. Shane Monahan splitting the middle. 3 wide between him, Orman, and Jimenez. And it's going to be the 55 up in position as now here comes Santi Messi for the race lead on Austin Liang. Liang gonna be able to maybe clear the 5, not quite. And now is Messi gonna have the run into turn 3. Messi and Liang still side by side. Liang's gonna have to yield. Give the lead to the 5 of Santi Messi as there's more 3 wide further back. That looks like Nasir, Kippa, and Afton. And it's gonna be Damian Afton the one who backs out. Liang unable to use the high side to his advantage. Give the lead back to Santi Messi. And now here comes Daniel Voiles once again. He's challenged every single race leader and has not been able to lead himself. As we move on to lap 52. The Hornet's Nest further back has not yet settled. Shane Monahan sitting in 6th, trying to hold off Kieran Jimenez, Devin Rouse, Nathan Ormond, Ella Baker, Yaro Da Silva, all sorts of cars back here battling for position. This is just like off the initial start. The top 5 or 6 are single file, but the rest of the field is anything but. As Rouse trying to move by the 11 of Jimenez. He's going to get to the high side of the 11, but is he going to be able to make a move? The answer is no. As more 3 wide, that's Rabbi, Matt Pink, and Alex Kippa for a brief moment. Matt Pink has not had a good restart. or a good pit cycle rather. He is well back here, but who else also hasn't had a good pit cycle is Mike Hunt, who is all the way outside of the top 20, barely in the top 30 now. A car that was up there contending is now well at the back of this field. As back up front, Voiles has dropped back, and it's once again Santi Messi versus Austin Liang. Liang wants round 2. He's going to have a Toyota and Arjun Nandikumar behind him to help. The 47 putting together an absolutely phenomenal run right now. And as we move on to lap 55, Nandikumar's not actually going to help Liang. He's going to move to the inside. He wants second place off of the 18. And it looks like he may get it. Liang, I don't know if they made an adjustment the wrong way off the pit stop, but he's not been able to run the high line as dominantly as he was on the first run, and this is a major detriment for him as he drops to second, or to third rather, and is now under attack from Daniel Voiles for third. Shane Monahan, quite the contrast of Austin Liang. That 55 has turned into a rocket ship since the restart. He is up here battling with Davide Rodriguez for the final spot inside that top 5. And it looks like he's going to get it this time by he will. Shane Monahan into the top 5 for Santi Motorsports. Meanwhile, team owner Santi Messi holding the race lead, but here comes the 47 of Arjun Nandikumar. A great story this has been so far this season. Was injured in a horrifying accident at Las Vegas, had to sit out a race. Is back, fully healthy, led laps at Talladega, and is trying to go for the race lead here. The Fabulous Automobiles Racing Team, by far the smallest operation in YoruCAR. But this 47 team has been able to put it out there, race in, race out, and sometimes put together a phenomenal race like they're doing tonight. If Nandikumar could win and put the 47 into the playoffs, that would be a huge upset win. But Messi has been able to hold the lead for now. Liang closing back up on the leaders, as is Daniel Voiles. Two cars that have been looking very good throughout the night. As we're closing in on just 20 laps left here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Santi Messi still controlling the field up front, looking for his third win on the season. I think we have all close there between Austin Liang and Arjun Nandikumar. The 18 sent it from a bit further back. Nandikumar nearly came down into the 18. But as I was saying, only 2 cars out of this race, Habab Jawad and Giancarlo Minardi, both for mechanical reasons. So we've stayed incident-free so far. But we've got more 3 wide further back here. Ridwan Nasir, Matt Pink, and Andrew Yu, that was going 3 wide, and more 3 wide. Or for a second, I think that was. I believe it was Nasir, Conrad, and Taylor. So they're definitely not racing conservatively. But we've just been able to keep it all clean so far. As now Liang's once again lost second position up on that high line. Voiles nearly slides into the 18 mid-corner. And this is all good news for Santi Messi as Nandikumar back into second. But it is Messi that is gapping the field now, as we now have just 19 laps left here from Charlotte. As Voiles has dropped off the 2 Toyotas a little bit, he's now under threat from Shane Monahan. Nathan Ormond trying to crack back into this top 5 as well. Through 3 and 4, Ormond now to the inside of Monahan. But the 55 able to clear the 95 as now here comes Davide Rodriguez and Ella Baker. Baker's been putting in some great runs as of late. Before that, Big Machine Racing number 27 entry. She currently sits as the highest of the 3 entries here tonight. Logan Conrad and Mike Hunt well down the order. As more 3 wide, Rodriguez nearly run into by Kieran Jimenez there as they do battle with Jeb Rabi, Atlanta race winner. But they all keep it sorted. Still no incidents on the day. And up front, Arjun Nandi Kumar's trying to go for the race lead on Santi Messi. 5 able to clear the 47. As off turn 4, the 2 Toyotas are going to have to work together if they want to stand a chance against Santi Messi. They can't afford to fight like Liang is doing now, because it's going to slow the pair of them down and bring Daniel Voiles potentially back into this. Can Nandi Kumar clear the 18 of Liang? The answer is yes. So Nandi Kumar is going to hold on to second, but he's now lost ground to Santi Messi. Liang still wants that second, but he's going to have to work with Nandi Kumar if either of them want a shot at the win here tonight. Just 15 laps left here. That separates Santi Messi from his 3rd win on the season. But a lot can happen and a lot can change in 15 laps. No race is truly over until you cross the checkered flag. And Arjun Nandi Kumar is trying desperately to get everything he can out of that number 47. Trying to reel in Santi Messi for the race lead. The gap, almost 0.3 of a second last time by. We'll see what Nandi Kumar can bring it down to his 1 car up real high. Caleb Lane doing battle with Logan Conrad, basically wall riding. He's going to have to yield the position to the 94. As up front, the gap is up to a bit over 0.3 now. But Nandi Kumar with a huge run through turn 2. Messi caught napping a little bit, or just had a really poor turn 2. The 47 now peaks to the inside, but Messi's going to slam the door into turn 3. Not sure what that was for Santi Messi. A slight bobble, maybe, in what looks like a very comfortable race, is all of a sudden a bit in question again as Nandi Kumar's right on the back of the 5. It's really turning into a 2-horse race between Nandi Kumar and Messi, as Liang and Voiles now doing battle for 3rd position. But we are watching, is Nandi Kumar going to pull out to try to take this race lead away from Santi Messi, or is he going to be content with 2nd place? Oh, looked like Nandi Kumar got squirrely there through turn 2, in a similar fashion perhaps to Santi Messi a few laps earlier, and those 47s dropped off a little bit. And it is Voiles that has cleared Liang into the 3rd position, and Ella Baker's working on Nathan Ormond for 4th as Shane Monahan's dropped back a little bit. Jeb Rabi having finally a good run. He has not had a good one pretty much since the 28-1 Atlanta. But it's good to see him back up here. As still, with just 10 laps to go, I think we've had gonna stay incident free. And that is not what Arjun Nandi Kumar wants. He needs a caution now, as he's starting to fall behind the 5 of Santi Messi. On paper, it's going to tell you that this was a lights to flag victory, or flag to flag victory, for Santi Messi. Started on the pole and stayed there. But really, this has been anything but for him. If he can hold on to win, it will definitely be one of his better drives. Fought a poor handling race car through the 1st stage. Then we got to the halfway point, made adjustments, and all of a sudden the car has come back to him. But Nandi Kumar's not done with him yet. He's trying to close back up the gap, more 3 wide further back, but they've been able to handle it so far, as Crown there with Kane and Pervez. And we are within 10 laps to go, closing in on 5 to go, and the caution is out. Is there any incident? Does not look like it, but the caution is out with just shy of 5 laps to go. I believe this is a debris caution, as Santi Messi is going to lead him back. Arjun Kumar in second. Then Daniel Voiles, Austin Liang, Nathan Ormond, Ella Baker, Jeb Rabi, Shane Monahan, Hisham Sidqui, and Kieran Jimenez, the top 10. So we'll see if we will take pit stops. I mean, it was another long stint under green flag, and you may want some fresh tires for the final dash to the finish, and definitely top up on fuel to make sure that you are good. And sure enough, it looks like that the field is once again going to be coming in. Or not. Santi Messi is going to lead the field through, and we'll bring you when we're ready for more green flag action. Probably the final green flag here from Charlotte. The green is going to come with just 2 laps to go here. Lap 79 of 80, pace car is in. Can Santi Messi hold on to what will be his 3rd win on the season? Or will anyone from Nandi Kumar back to Ella Baker take their 1st win on the season? The green flag is out, and that's a great jump for Santi Messi. Nandi Kumar did not go off the restart, and is that game, set, match for Santi Messi. Coming to the white flag, no challenge from behind. Santi Messi is going to take the white flag, and it's just 1.5 miles to his 3rd win on the season here in YoruCAR. Through 1 and 2. No problems for the 5. Just 2 more corners to go. Santi Messi off of turn 4 is going to take his 3rd win on the season. 2nd crown jewel win for PS Motorsports. Santi Messi takes the Coca-Cola 600. A true never give up mindset. The 5 team made some big adjustments on that 2nd pit stop, or that 1st pit stop, and it gave them the car that they needed to come back and win this race. Santi Messi and PS Motorsports, their 3rd win on the season. Arjun Nandi Kumar going to come home agonizingly close in 2nd. Ella Baker climbs all the way up to 3rd on that last restart. Great result for her. Daniel Voiles in 4th. Austin Liang in 5th. Then it is Jeb Rabi, Hisham Sidqui, Nathan Ormond, Alex Kippa in his final start, P9, and Yaro Da Silva rounding out the top 10. Behind them, Devin Rouse, Shane Monahan, Kieran Jimenez, Davide Rodriguez, Andrew Yu, Damian Afton, Logan Conrad, Matt Pink, Skylar Taylor, and Caleb Lane, the top 20. BD Cruz, Wolfgang Mueller, Asher Eveland, Arc Day Mission, Brad Storer, Ryan Chilris, Roberto Crown Jr., Hatam Pervez, Ridwan Nasir, and Casey Kane, the top 30. Then followed by Dylan Matthews, Laziz Abdulaziz, Mike Hunt, Jamal Williams, Robbie Gordon, Mohamed Nawawi, Purab Srivastava, Timmy Hill, and the 42 of Angel Gutierrez finishes as the last car on the lead lap. Kyler Sestrai, potentially mechanical issues, finishes listed as 3 laps down. Then, of course, our 2 DNFs earlier of Habab Jawad and Giancarlo Minardi. So that has been all from our longest race of the season. 80 laps at Charlotte in the books. Santi Messi, your race leader. We will see you next week for All-Star Race festivities from North Wilkesboro Speedway. Can't wait to see you there. You've been watching YoruCAR on ESPN.